Yes. So students, on to the last part of this particular rectification chapter itself. अपना 7th problem हो गया था, which was on Leibniz gate. Now 8th problem we've already solved. That was the one on parabola which we solved along with the first sum, the very first one. Okay, and then we went back, right? Now question number 9. Question number 9. It says length of the arc of the ellipse, and it looks a little bit complicated expression. Length of the arc of the ellipse, the standard ellipse, is 2a pi into a huge unending expression. Okay, unending expression. Now, all in all, nothing great. X squared upon a squared plus y squared upon b squared equal to 1. That's the elliptic equation, and you know the form of the equation is this. I mean the ellipse itself is this, right? That's your ellipse, and you know the parametric equations of the ellipse are x is equal to a cos theta and y is equal to b sin theta. So if I say dx by d theta, and that means I am going to make use of the parametric version. Okay, parametric version, and say required arc length will be dx by d theta whole square plus dy by d theta whole square the whole d theta. Can I say dx by d theta होगा minus a sin theta and dy by d theta होगा b cos theta. B cos theta. Therefore, dx by d theta whole square plus dy by d theta whole square is a square sin squared theta plus b squared cos squared theta. A squared sin squared theta plus b squared cos squared theta. Now, all of you all, if you look at the expression, you can say outside the bracket is 2a pi, मतलब a वाला term उनको चाहिए, and the bracket completely inside has got e वाले terms, e square, e raised to 4, e raised to 6, and so on and so forth, which means there is a clear indication that you are going to make use of this formula. B squared for an ellipse, for a standard ellipse, is a square into 1 minus e square. So this expression becomes a square sin squared plus a squared minus a squared e squared cos squared theta. मतलब ये क्या बनेगा? मतलब ये हो जाएगा a square sin square a square cos square is a square minus a squared e squared cos squared theta. Now under root of dx by d theta whole square plus dy by d theta whole square is a square common a बाहर and 1 minus e square cos square theta under the root. पक्का everyone? 1 minus e square cos square theta under the root is raised to half. Now everyone, इसका क्या हो जाएगा? This now when I substitute into my formula, okay, it's got to be now please note, we said these are the parametric equations. अब ये पॉइंट जो है, इधर वाला पॉइंट, it is a comma 0 when x is a and y is 0, cos theta will be 1 and sin theta 0. That means ये पॉइंट के लिए theta is 0. Similarly, this point right here is 0 comma b. 0 comma b implies theta is pi by 2. So we are going to find out this length, all of you all, and we will multiply it by 4. And we will multiply it by 4. So 4 times integral theta equals 0 to theta equals pi by 2. And we are going to have a outside 1 minus e square cos square theta raised to half d. Now here everyone will be required to make use of binomial expansion with any index. ज़्यादा कुछ complicated नहीं है वो, easy है. I am writing down the couple of at least a few terms. For a integral 0 to pi by 2. 1 minus x raised to half. Okay, so 1 minus x raised to half. 1 minus x raised to half, इसका एक्सपांशन क्या होगा? 1 minus half into x. Then plus half into half minus 1 upon 2 factorial x square. X square. Then next will be minus half into half minus 1 into half minus 2 upon 3 factorial x cube and so on and so on. ये फॉर्मूला मैं अभी लिख रहा हूं, ये मेरा x है, 1 minus x raised to half. So ये होगा 1 minus half into e square cos square theta, e square cos square theta, half x हो गया, plus half into half minus 1 upon 2 factorial, half minus 1 upon 2 factorial and x square मतलब इसका square मतलब e raised to 4 cos raised to 4, e raised to 4 cos raised to 4 minus half into half minus 1 into half minus 2 upon 3 factorial and e raised to 6 cos raised to 6 theta and so on and so forth d theta. पक्का? तो ये क्या बनेगा अभी? ये बनेगा, कम ऑन, ये बनेगा 4a into theta 0 to pi by 2. पहला टर्म 4a into theta 0 to pi by 2. अच्छा, नेक्स्ट वाला बनेगा माइनस हाफ e square cos square only 0 to pi by 2. Cos square only 0 to pi by 2 is half beta 2 plus 1 by 2 कॉमा साइन का तो है ही नहीं, so 0 plus 1 by 2. ओके लिख दिया मैंने. ऑलराइट, देन अच्छा ये ध्यान से देखना, प्लस तो लिखा है हाफ एंड माइनस हाफ, तो ये माइनस हो जाएगा. हाफ, एक मिनट लिखते हैं बराबर से, हाफ ये वाला माइनस हाफ, माइनस बाहर गया है, अपॉन 2 फैक्टोरियल अगेन हाफ. ओके, तो ये हो गया e raised to 4 हो गया एंड cos raised to 4 will be half beta 5 by 2 comma half again. ध्यान से आराम से. देन नेक्स्ट वाला टर्म माइनस है. अच्छा, इधर एक माइनस हाफ होगा, इधर एक माइनस डिवाइड होगा, ये दोनों अपने अपने बैलेंस, माइनस विल रिमेन. सो माइनस ये हाफ है, ये अगेन हाफ है, ये 3/2 है, माइनस साइन चला गया, अपॉन 3 फैक्टोरियल है, ये पार्ट पूरा हो गया. e raised to 4 नहीं, e raised to 6 and cos raised to 1/2 beta 7/2 comma half and so on and so forth. And so on and so forth. I am hoping that all of you all are very much with me only. Okay. So ये बनेगा, let me write it. हाँ, ये बनेगा क्या? 4a and pi by 2. चलो pi by 2. Okay. Minus 1/2 e squared 1/2 Can I write this as gamma 3 by 2 gamma half upon gamma 2? Upon gamma 2 is gone. Gamma 2 is 1. So gamma 3 by 2. Gamma 3 by 2 is half gamma half and gamma half upon 1. Hopefully आप लोग मेरे साथ हो on beta 3 by 2 comma half. Beta 3 by 2 comma half. Next वाला है minus 1 upon 2 1 upon 2 1 upon 2 e raised to 4 1 upon 2 of beta. अच्छा, अब ये बीटा है upon, this will become upon gamma 3. Gamma 3 is 2 factorial. Gamma 3 is 2 factorial and gamma 5 by 2. बोलो, gamma 5 by 2 is what? 3 by 2 gamma 3 by 2. Half gamma half and gamma half. And gamma half. Paka. All. This is okay. And last minus 3 by 2 cube and 1 upon 3 factorial e raised to 6 भी हो गया 1 upon 2 again and this will be gamma 7 by 2 5 by 2 gamma 5 by 2 3 by 2 gamma 3 by 2 half gamma half and gamma half upon the addition is or will give you 3 factorial. I think all I have evaluated things correctly. Okay. Now once you have evaluated things correctly, now you all try to figure out कि भाई अब आगे इधर से ये एक्सप्रेशन लाने के लिए अपने को आंसर में जो एक्सप्रेशन है वो लाने के लिए क्या करें. ओके, पाई बाई 2 pi by 2 pi by 2 pi by 2a. So we are now heading towards the solution. Okay, 2a pi आ गया. So first term is 1. Then next वाला term है 1 square e square 2 square. Okay, I think it is very clearly visible. 1 square जो है e square है 2 square. Okay, second term is also done. Third term, चलो third term में 1 square हो जाने दो, 2 square and 4 square चाहिए. 2 square and 4 square चाहिए. Okay, minus 1 square तो लिख ही सकते हैं. Okay, then upon 2 square. अच्छा, 2 square. 2 square, can I make it this 2 and this 2? 2 square. Okay, then 3 upon 4 square. ये 8 है और ये जो गया ये है, तो this will be 4 square and e raised to 4. I think that's fine as well. That is fine as well. So this third term is also okay. Now fourth term. Fourth term में minus again. 1 square 1 square then 2 square. अच्छा, now ध्यान से याद रखना from where you have taken what. Okay, 2 square. चलो इधर से 2 square लिया upon 2 square. Then 3 square. 3 और 3 square वो भी हो गया. 4 square डिनोमिनेटर, ये दोनों 2's हो गए. Can I say ये 8 into 2 16 4 square and 5 and gamma 3 factorial is 6 each e raised to. And I think that's the final answer. That's the final answer. It's matlab it's calculation work and nothing else. Okay, to get to the expression that you are expected to get and the final answer, this is what needs to be done. ठीक है, फटाफट नोट कर लो ये. This is question number 9. Okay, question number 9, right? सॉल्व है, लेकिन आप एक बार सॉल्व कर लेना, ओके? आप एक बार सॉल्व कर लेना, राइट? सॉल्यूशन में कुछ रिडक्शन फॉर्मूला करके भी दिया है. I have not used any reduction formula. I have used what you all are very conversant with right now. Okay, that's the beta form, and got the answer. Then sum number 10. Sum number 10. Sum number 10 में I'm rubbing it out. Sum number 10 में they said okay, they told us that show that length of one complete wave of y is equal to b cos x by a is equal to the perimeter of an ellipse whose semi-axes are root of a square plus b square and a. Okay, perimeter of an ellipse. Okay, this is an ellipse, perimeter of an ellipse where this a is a comma 0 is root of a square plus b square comma 0 and b is like this. ठीक है? एंड ये वाला कंप्लीट वेव बोला है, कंप्लीट वेव, वन कंप्लीट वेव ऑफ, अच्छा बेसिकली दिस इज अ कॉस फंक्शन. सो कैन आई से एवरीवन, कॉस फंक्शन का आपका वेव ऐसे होता है, ओके? आपका वेव विल बी दिस वे. Okay, that's your wave. At 0 it takes its maximum. मान लो एनर्जी में को, alright, it becomes 1. Then at pi by 2 it becomes 0. Then at pi it becomes -1. Then 3 pi by 2 again 0, and then 2 pi. So this is that wave. This is that one complete wave. Okay. Now everyone, can I say, ये अगर आपने लिखा है, अगर आपने कर दिया है, is it fair to say this point right here will be 0 comma b? 0 comma b. I think that's fair. 0 comma b. It's okay. All right, because x को 0 डालना पड़ेगा, cos 0 आएगा, cos 0 is 1 and y is b. So 0 comma b आएगा, and this one must be अगर मैंने y को 0 डाल दिया, so do you realize this quantity must become pi by 2? All right, this quantity must become pi by 2. So x by a must become pi by 2. x by a must become pi by 2. मतलब क्या? मतलब x must become pi by 2 a comma 0. All right, that's this point. So I have given you all, why have I given you all this? आइए कंप्लीट वेव का जो आपको लेंथ ढूंढना है, कैन आई से ये इसका वेव, मतलब इस पार्ट का मैं लेंथ ढूंढेगा एंड मल्टीप्लाई बाय 4 कर दूंगा, एंड आई मल्टीप्लाई बाय 4. ओके, एंड इन डूइंग दिस आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू डू एनीथिंग एल्स. आई एम गोइंग टू यूज माय फर्स्ट फॉर्मूला, कार्टेशियन फॉर्म. y is equal to b cos x by. So dy by dx will be minus b sin x by into 1 by. बराबर? This is what it is. Okay. So 1 plus dy by dx whole square will be 1 plus b square by a square sin squared x by sin squared xy, बराबर, ये हो गया. Therefore root of 1 plus dy by dx square should be I believe we will write it as a square plus b square sin squared x by upon a square का under root. Okay, and required arc length, you know, S is integral x1 to x2 of 1 root of 1 plus dy by dx का square the whole dx, which means it will be 4 times. Okay, 4 times x equal to कहाँ से लेना है, x equal to 0 से लेके x equal to pi by 2 कर सकते हैं, x equal to 0 to pi by 2. And under root of, can I make it under root of a square plus b square sin square x by a upon a the whole dx, upon a the whole dx. ठीक है, and just to put it in a better form, can I say put t is x by a, put t is x by a, तो क्या आएगा यहाँ पे 4 times integral when x is 0 t will be 0, and when x is when x is pi by 2 a cancel over, t will be pi by 2, and it will be under root of a square plus b square sin square dx, and the dx, all dx will be a dt, that a will get cancelled and I will get b. And I will get dt. I am not solving this any further. I am just leaving this as it is here. Okay, leaving this as it is here. And can I now go ahead with the ellipse calculation? Okay, ellipse calculations. We've just done an ellipse calculation right now. Okay, I am doing this ellipse wala calculation again. X is, can I say root of a square plus b square cos theta, and y is a sin theta. What about dx by d theta? Come on, dx by d theta is minus root of a square plus b square sin theta, and dy by d theta is a cos theta. Come on. Therefore, dx by d theta square and dy by d theta square, come on, is a square plus b square sin square theta plus a square cos square theta. So this will be a square plus b square sin square theta. I hope all of you all are with me on what we are doing. Therefore, under root of will be root of a square plus b square sin square theta. Now can I say required arc length? Please understand, here we are using the parametric form. So parametric form means it will be theta 1 to theta 2 or root of dx by d theta whole square plus dy by d theta whole square the whole d theta, which means, now please understand, यहाँ पर theta 0, यहाँ पर theta is pi by 2. So I understand this will be 0 to pi by 2 yet again and 4 times under root d theta. This is b, and clearly all of you can understand that दोनों integrals जो हैं वो आए हैं as the same integral. Therefore, the two of them must be the same. Is that okay, everyone? Please go ahead, write it down. Sum number 11, the last one in this part. Sum number 11 में that's the only sum where you have to use the polar form and integrate with respect to r, not with theta. We did a few polar sums, right? But all of them we have done by integrating with respect to theta, not with r. So with respect to r जब करते हैं तब अपना फॉर्मूला क्या होता है? फॉर्मूला इज विद रिस्पेक्ट टू r जब करते हैं आप तो फॉर्मूला होता है ये इंटीग्रल r1 to r2 and it is root of 1 plus r square d theta by dr the whole square, the whole dr. ये फॉर्मूला है. Okay, now what does 11th sum say? 11th sum is talking about find the length of the spiral r is equal to a e raised to theta cot alpha. Please understand, this is a constant. Alright, that's a constant, and this theta and r are the variables, and this is in polar form. Length of the spiral, whatever, describes as r increases from r1 to r2 is given by r2 minus r1 into sec alpha. Everyone, जरा आप ये थोड़ा अगर सोच लो तो आपको it will benefit you. When theta is 0, that means e raised to 0 1, r is 0, so it will be a. This is a comma 0. This is r comma theta coordinates. ठीक है? अब जब ये theta बढ़ेगा, मतलब e raised to, this is going to become a positive quantity, and it will be more than 0. So because it is more than 0, this final answer will definitely be more than a. Alright, do you realize ये ऐसा बढ़ेगा, ये ऐसा बढ़ेगा and continuously बढ़ते जाएगा, continuously बढ़ते जाएगा. It will keep increasing every time, every time. It's just going to keep increasing because this theta is going to increase. I am taking anti-clockwise. No. So theta is going to increase. Theta is going to increase means it's going to be more and more and more only. R will keep increasing only. So what they are telling me is when you go from a point where here it is R1 and some theta, and here it is R2 and some theta, ये जो आर्क है that is given by R2 minus R1 sec alpha. अच्छा, करने का और कुछ नहीं है, अपने को ये फॉर्मूला यूज करना है ना, तो अपने को वो you will have to find this out. Okay, so shall I say given R is equal to a e raised theta cot alpha. So dr by d theta, come on, dr by d theta, a e raised to theta cot alpha into derivative of theta cot alpha, which is cot alpha only. Which is cot alpha only. Can I say this is r cot alpha? ये तो आ रही है ना, ओके, r में लिखना ज्यादा बेटर होगा, and this that means d theta by dr will be इसका reciprocal 1 upon r cot alpha. That means r d theta by dr will be just the tan alpha. Just the tan alpha. You know why we are talking about r d theta by dr, na? So can I now say therefore 1 plus r square d theta by dr the whole square will be 1 plus tan squared alpha, which is sec squared alpha, which means under root therefore will be sec alpha. Sec alpha. So can I now say this literally means you are looking at r1 to r2 sec alpha dr, which means sec alpha and R going from R1 to R1 to R, and hence the answer R2 minus R1 intersectional. R2 minus R1 intersectional. I think this should be it. This should be it. ठीक है? अच्छा, everyone, before you all start noting this down, let me just finish off. Problem number 12 is the same as problem number 8. Okay, problem number 12 is the same as problem number 8, where L के जगह पे 2A उधर. Okay, मेरे हिसाब से ये जो फाइनल आंसर दिया है उन्होंने वो थोड़ा गड़बड़ है. L इंटू जो दिख रहा है इधर 2A जब था then it is A into. If you see the A into question number 8 में A into है, that into वाला part is the same in the 12th sum as well. Okay, but L has remained L. It should have been L by 2. तो मेरे हिसाब से that needs to be rectified. Okay, and homework examples आप please करना and get back to me. Okay, with your difficulties, right? Thank you so much.